This is our pupil support base. You have already seen in a previous transition video that this is the working area for Jamie Dungable, our Homeschool Partnership Officer. During the school day, Jamie uses this area for some of his workshops and groups, and some of you in S1 may be working in some of these groups with Jamie. This is an area that can also be used at break time, especially at lunch. The area is supervised by teaching staff and support staff at lunchtime and is a great chance for you to socialise, to meet new friends and even take part in some of the computer game competitions. One of the top favourites is the Super Mario Kart competition. There's also a chance at the back of the room to take part in board games or a chance just to relax and chat. Our school library is very well resourced. As you can see from our pictures, we have a wide variety of fiction and non-fiction. Our school librarian, Mrs Costello, is on hand to offer support in accessing these resources and also using the ICT facilities that are on offer. We have a number of clubs and activities at Coatbridge High School, some at lunchtime, some after school. These are pictured on the screen, and you can also follow our school Twitter page, and I would encourage you to do so just now, as already there are updates on what is on offer at the moment and pictures and videos of pupils getting involved. Mobile phones are something that we have all come to rely on and use regularly in life, teachers included, but the same rules as primary school. Mobile phones must be switched off and out of sight during class time. They can be placed safely in your school bag. Phones can be used at interval and at lunchtime in the playground and the dining and social area. However, teachers within school and any member of staff have the authority to ask you to put your phone away into a safe area, and phones could potentially be confiscated if the rules are not followed. So keep them safe and out of sight. We are really proud of the positive relationships Coatbridge High has within our local community. As a Coatbridge High pupil, you are representing our school. You're also representing your parents and carers and of course yourselves. We want you to be careful on the roads in our local community and of course act in a polite manner to shop staff, be courteous to members of the public, put litter in bins and be an all-round respectful pupil of Coatbridge High School. Around the school, we ask you to keep safe. In corridors, pupils should not be in the corridors before school, at intervals or at lunchtimes. Instead, we ask you to keep in the social areas. The church area outside the school is out of bounds to all pupils before school, interval or at lunchtime. It's really important at primary school and secondary school that you always have someone to speak to if you have a problem or someone to share information with. Within Coatbridge High School, you can speak to a number of people. The list is endless. This includes your deputy head teacher for S1, Mr Scott, your pupil support teacher, which may be myself or another member of the team. I'll outline that later. It could be your class teacher. Another person could be the Homeschool Partnership Officer. And as we settle into the term, you will be allocated a senior mentor, which will be an S6 buddy who can work with you and offer a chance for you to chat, to get to know each other or ask an older pupil for some advice. There is never a time when there is no one to speak to in Coatbridge High School. Please come and speak to us and ask for any support you need at any time. As a Primary 7 pupil, you're no doubt looking forward to the wide range of subjects that you will have on your timetable in S1. Some of these that are listed on the screen you will have already studied in primary school. Some of these will be your favourites, some you will have never studied before. Showing on the screen now is an example of an S1 pupil timetable. As you will see from Monday, Tuesday and Thursday on the timetable, they are 7-period days. On a Wednesday and Friday, a 6-period day. Each class period lasts for 50 minutes. On the timetable is outlined the subject, the name of your teacher and also the room number. The letters you can see for GF, for example, mean that class is on the ground floor. If the class is on 1F, that means the first floor. And if the class is labelled as LG, that means the lower ground level of the school. The PE facilities are labelled by gym and a number. Your timetable is something that takes some time to get used to. You will probably depend on this quite a bit in your first few weeks at Coatbridge High. When you receive your timetable, it's a good idea to take a photograph of this on your mobile phone. Keep that safe, perhaps as a screensaver, and print off some copies at home. This can be really handy for a parent or carer to have and means that they know which classes you have ahead for that day. It helps you to pack your bag and it also helps you make sure that you don't forget that invaluable PE kit whenever that day appears on the timetable.